So the last time we saw this, it was torn apart and ugly and nothing worked. The biggest thing that we had was electrical. And because of it, we weren't sure if it was one big electrical issue or if just by chance all of our appliances were out at one time. And it turned out to be one big electrical issue. And me not being super versed in campers, I didn't know to look into the most obvious place, which is right down here. And right below the breaker box, there is this little thing that's called a converter. And I just learned about this and come to find out it was completely fried. And the reason we were getting no power to that particular circuit. So we lucky enough to have a buddy who is the general manager at a local RV place down here. He told us to bring it in, and we've done some work for him. So he had one of his guys throw us in a new converter free of charge. That literally saved us thousands of dollars. So we're super thankful and blessed for that. But with that fix, we got everything back. Fridge works, AC works good, all the lights work now, the jacks run great, slides run great. I mean, everything does. Water pump's good.
Our battery issues are
Our battery
fixed.
issues are completely fixed. So really the only thing left big is to just plumb the water heater in. And the furnace currently doesn't work, and I have the switch to fix it, but we have this guy right here, which works really, really, really well for heating stuff when it gets cold. So if by chance we don't have that done by the time it's time to go, we got a couple months till it actually gets cold. So if that doesn't get fixed, then it doesn't get fixed and we can live with it. But other big stuff, gosh, finish some flooring. What do you?
And then, tell them about the trailer brakes.
Oh yeah, so one of the things that I've battled for a while is the trailer brakes. And luckily I have a 1-ton pickup with a big exhaust brake in it, so I could kind of mitigate it. But I still don't feel like it's really ever safe to go down the road with 30 feet behind you with no brakes. So I finally, a buddy of mine and I crawled underneath this and realized that there was like 100 feet of tie wire wrapped around the axle, which just so happened to pinch off that wire that goes directly to the trailer brake. So cut all that off there, which was ridiculous. I mean, it was wound up around the axle, around the hub. It was a train wreck. But went in, cut that off, got that wire freed up, plugged into the pickup, and we now have trailer brakes again. So that was one of those I felt kind of dumb for because I probably could have fixed it the whole time. But something that I figured was going to be a few $100s to fix was another essentially no cost. So that was good. What else?
Oh, I think mostly the
everything else cosmetic.
Interior, cosmetic, aesthetic stuff.
We diagnosed a plumbing issue. We got just a tiny, tiny leak. I'm just going to patch it. I'm not going to replace any pipes or anything down there. I'm not going to put any new PVC in this year. I mean, it's a micro little crack in one of the pipes, and Flex Seal and plumber's tape go pretty long ways. So we'll try that before we start cutting and put new pipe in. But gosh, other than that, a lot of petty stuff.
We keep forgetting about it, but we had to patch up this wall, which wall. you can hardly even tell.
Yeah, this wall was completely cut out to the seam down here. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's insulated and it looks nice, and Miranda did a good job patching the edges in, and at the end of the day we'll have a couch there, so any imperfections you really won't see them. Yeah, that was a big project, which another one of those things, now that you know what you know, you could replace every wall in here in a day. But you know, I didn't know. But now that we kind of understand how all this works, if we ever have to do it again, it's not going to be an 8-month ordeal.
Yeah, the learning process on this has been great because there's going to be more projects that come up as part of living in a camper. But now I feel like we're a little bit better equipped to tackle them. As you can probably tell, there's been a lot of work that's been done in here over the last 8 days. I was really excited to get in here and start fixing things up. First thing that we did was we painted literally every surface but the floor. So all of our cabinets used to be an oak color, very 20 years ago. So we had to sand and paint all of the cabinets. We also painted over the top of all the wallpaper. I was considering hanging new wallpaper, but that seemed like a lot more work than it was worth. And so we just decided to paint all the walls, all the ceilings, all the cabinets, And yeah, they look a lot better than I was expecting. Very happy with how clean and how fresh it all looks. Colors really just brighten up this space and make it feel newer and homier. So I'm very happy with how that turned out. We hung curtains. My friend Sammy was able to hem curtains that I already had. So they're kind of like a sage green color. They look very beautiful. I'm very thankful for her because I could have done it myself, but I have been doing so many other things that it was nice not to have to worry about doing that. The cabinets, I ordered some new cabinet pulls for. So once we put the cabinets back on, Travis was able to install the new cabinet pulls. They're black. They just go great with everything inside the camper. All the different appliances and stuff are black, so that was great. Then we got rid of our old faucets and got new faucets installed. We had to get some adapters to get it connected with our RV plumbing. That was no big deal. It was $10 an adapter, so a little bit expensive, but anyways. Then we installed new light fixtures instead of the RV ones. I'm waiting on light bulbs for those, but these look much nicer than the other ones that we had. And then once we go back here, I can kind of show you what we've got going on in here. We're still kind of in the process of cleaning things up. I did remove the shower door last year and we installed a corner curtain rod. I have to put the tension wire in there so that it like stays tight up, but we put in a new shower head and I painted with toughest tile this shower so it now looks white and clean instead of old grungy yellow gross looking. So I'm happy with how that turned out. We did get new faucet for this sink as well. We hung some towel hangers. We're going to be installing new lights over on each side of the bed here. And that's pretty much what we've accomplished this week so far, other than Travis did some flooring and we patched that wall. Travis also sanded the steps and the back bumper and painted those black so they look really great as well. Next, we're just going to be vacuuming, shampooing the carpets, waiting for the couch to arrive, waiting for the table to arrive, putting some rugs down, and probably going to get a dog bed of some kind that both dogs can sleep on. We've got some just other minor stuff, and then we're pretty much moving in. We're moving our stuff in. So pretty exciting. We're waiting on a couple more blinds, like that blind over there that I hung. One of them already came in, but there's 2 more coming in and I'm excited to get those hung up. Oh, one other cool little thing. So this is like technically the TV compartment, but we are going to turn it into Wrenley's closet. So I ordered 2 tension rods. One will be for her clothes, and then I'm going to just hang a little curtain that matches these inside there to cover it up. So that'll be Wrenley's little closet. And yeah, that's kind of what we've got done so far. Really, the water heater's all that's left before we can make this thing fully functional. So today is day 9. We've got 18 days left until we absolutely have to be out of our house. And so we're feeling pretty good and pretty confident about where we're at and excited about what's to come. I'm really excited to make this our home. So anyways, that is that.
That's the tour.
That's what we've got accomplished in the last week. Next week, for our video, I think we might be living in here by next week.
Yeah, I mean, we got to plumb the water heater in. We have a half a day's worth of stuff left to do in here. Move, which we are so efficient at this point. I can't imagine it's going to take more than 2 or 3 days to get everything that we need in here and then any of our extra stuff into a storage unit.
Yeah. And then we can just enjoy the last little bit we have here. Maybe have a little party with all of the people that have helped us make this thing possible.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe do something fun. Or get businesses really ramped up.
Well, I think that'll be the big one. Is I've noticed that when you have something like this, it takes attention away from other stuff. Learning balance is important because you go, oh crap, we haven't done anything business related in 3 days. But I do think if we would have been trying to play both, it'd be a nightmare. We'd be half as far as we are now. And
yeah, it's almost better to just knock it all out and then get caught up. So.
But then I think, what do we got? We'll just go straight up, go antelope hunting.
Yeah,
I think that's where we're at. Cool. Okay, so, I gotta go to the dentist. Fun.
Yeah. We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun.